in static.
Yo, yo, yo. That was Secret by your boy. By my boy. Alright, we here. Tapped in, tapped in. Um Introduce yourself for the people real quick and then we'll do the introduction for the whole scene.
What up? What up? It's Nico Skills from Toronto here in the that doing music. And like I want to thing on this podcast. Just gonna say, big up yourself. And thanks for giving me this opportunity.
Word up, word
Do
up.
this.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the Glass House Podcast, and I am your host, Connoisseur Ghost. Today we are joined by Nico Skills, my brother, my boy, you know what I'm saying, and my very good friend. Um, Shoot, we're about to get into some lit conversations. Dynamically, we're gonna give this guy the interview that he deserves. um, Yo, for starters, there's a lot going on in the world right now. Um,
Yeah.
Putin is doing his thing over there, causing a whole mess. I don't know if you know what's going on in the UK, but in the UK they're dealing with like some gale force winds where they got like
Yeah.
storage containers flying all over the place,
Please. Yep. Yep.
fucking shit up. And then we're just getting out of the whole pandemic situation and kind of trying and fighting our way to get back to normal. So like with everything that's going on, how has that been affecting you and your music and stuff like that?
Well, first off, as artists, we want to be out there. We want to be going on to do stuff to show our music out there. And with everything being locked down, cut off 50%, and there's new mandates and vaccine passport and all that. Certain people, most of us like me, don't believe in certain things, so we get to stay inside. So, with that being said, give us more time. Like people ask me that question a lot, and I tell them, the time to build on yourself, time to work on, look at yourself as an artist, and be like, all right, is this what I want to do? Work on your craft if you feel like it needs to be fixed up, and get this time to perfect your craft. So that's what I've been doing, kind of like revamp my pages, kind of take down everything that I feel like it needs to be done. I can do better, and start from scratch.
Okay, okay. That being said, having to be inside is a big thing right now, especially for all of us. You know what I mean? Especially and artists, not being able to go to certain places and do certain shows or events. Like I said, everything's opening back up and we have everything happening the way that we do. But that being said, while you're trying to create music, not being able to go out, where do you draw your inspiration from?
Well, is social media. Like everything's there right now. You can look and see. Back a while back, you couldn't see certain things unless you go on TV or news or gossip here or whatever. Now everything's on social media. You go on Instagram, you can find out who's dating who, what's gonna release, when they're gonna release, who they got a lyric from, where they're gonna buy it. Where they got the beat from. You can find everything right there. Probably just on Instagram alone. So on that note, I've been watching the industry and see how it's going. See like I like artists like Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, like Kanye, J Cole. Those are my kind of artists. So I look at them and be like, okay, what are they doing? How are they adapting to this? And you see Eminem go from rapping to producing to releasing, like selling beats, doing a lot of things in its own time to show you that you have to adapt to the surrounding. You know, as
Mm-hmm.
things change, you got to change with it, and you know, yeah.
Word. I hear that. I hear that. No. You touched on something there that I want to kind of get into. Before I ask this, the question that I want to ask, I'm gonna ask you another question.
Okay.
Um, shit. They kind of juggled themselves. For people who don't know you, and for people who are just tuning in and getting to know you right now, like, well, could you let them know like what kind of music that you make and stuff like that?
All right, so I'm what you call a versatile artist, but my strength would be in dancehall and singing or singing hip hop, sing R&B. I have a style where I'm mixing the dancehall and doing R&B together. So it's kind of like you could, if you want to put a compare, you can say like a Sanchez, those kind of era, but more modern. So you'd have like people like Drake is doing it, Torlene is doing it, but the way I'm doing it is like more yachts. So if you listen to my song like Secret, Feeling Hot, you can hear the English in it, but you can see the pato dropping here every now and then. So like everybody can relate and understand it. They don't have to be like, oh, wonder why I'm saying this, or that's the kind of feel I'm bringing to it. I also do rapping and chopping too, but that's for later on.
Mm-hmm.
That's if I like someone wants a feature or like, oh yo, jump on this track, just laying on versatile, I can hop on it too.
Of course, we got them songs dropping just now. We got that music coming. Of course, had to put in that work over there. Um,
Yeah.
that leading into my my next question. So, for example, songs like beat selection. How do you select your beats? It's a two-part question. How do you select your beats, and then how do you find dealing with producers when it comes time to have a exclusive beat or purchase the beat along those lines? So like the first
Um,
question is how do you find it? And then the second
yeah.
question is how do you how do you feel about the purchasing and selling of the way that it's happening right now of beats and instrumentals?
Well, how I do with my beats, I've been like doing songs for a while now, so I know a couple people. But
Yeah.
like how I make a song and how I get to a beat, like normally I make my songs first before I even get a beat. So I'm a kind of guy. I get the melody, I get everything down. I can sing my songs without beats.
Yeah.
So then just adding the beats is like icing on the cake. So then when I feel the song is ready now, I can sing it. I get a melody. I get a feel for it. I go to the kind of the producer who I feel can make that kind of beat. Now I sing them the song, like feel Secret. Secret. I went to a producer and I sang him the song. Like I did it before with Yellow Beats, and then I redid it again. And I sang him the song, leave him the vocals, and he sang the beat. Also with Feeling Hot, I did the same thing. Sent him the vocals. I feel like he could do with it. He dealt with it, and it was like, yo, perfect. And I'm like, pay up straight for my thing. So I got the money, asked him the price, and pay the price for it. Also, with how things are getting dealt with nowadays, I don't know, downloading free music, free beats. I don't think people really understand the full concept of downloading a beat and what's attached to it.
Mm-hmm.
So the music aspect of it is like, yeah, you got to get the license, the leasing, all that. People nowadays are like, nah, I like the speed, I'm gonna hop on it.
Word,
But
word. In terms of pricing, do you feel like producers out here are overcharging for their beats and stuff like that?
I don't know. What do you get charged for a beat? Yeah.
No, but like on average, depends on how I feel about the instrumental. The better the more passion I have towards it, the more money I might be willing to pay for it. However, because I'm a new artist, I will I will get not the exclusive package all the time. I will get
Yeah.
the one right just under it. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay.
So
Makes sense. Makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I always feel like just because we have the ability to go back and purchase, I can always just
Yeah.
purchase the next level of agreement once I've reached that threshold. So I purchase my
Yeah.
beats in kind of like the threshold. So like I'll be like, okay, I purchased the beat. I know that we can get 50,000 spins online, and then after we get our 50,000, You know what I'm saying? Will repurchase a new contract.
Oh, okay,
So
yeah, that makes sense. So, yeah, yeah.
you know what
No,
I'm saying?
I never really done that thing. Like I said, I know a few people that make beats, and my experience was like, how much is it to make a beat like this? And they're like, oh, it's this much. And it's like, boom, that's it, you know?
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
I know people that make beat anywhere from 300, 500, and then I know people that make it anywhere from like 1,000 to like 3,000. You know, depends on the level of professionalism you want and what you want. You know.
Word. Shout out to BeatStars for keeping it kosher for everybody to be able to get connected and make music on that level. Um, that being said, we were having a conversation just before we went live, and you were saying that you were having a hard time as an independent artist, and this is something that a lot of us independent artists have a hard time with, and that's um pushing our music on Spotify and
Oh,
these different streaming platforms and services, and the amount of people that come and try to gouge out your pockets for
try to help you out.
try to help you out.
Is it?
You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Um,
Yeah, like
could you give us a story about a situation that you've been in where somebody tried to help you out?
lots, bro. Lots, bro. Like, you know, people like, yeah, come on, I boost up your video or boost up your streams. You know, it's like, all right, like, yo, they send me a video change. I know a person that can do this, that. So it's like, all right, you trust these people, you know? Even
Mm-hmm.
if you don't trust them, it's for your business. You're willing to invest, and then you invest, and it's like, but I feel like that's what kind of like breaks some artists, like, you know? If like, yo, I'm not gonna do this. I would do this so many times. People this, but there's this real stuff out there. Just you to find it. So that's what
Yep.
I've been doing. I kind of like recently just plug into a certain thing like Sound Campaign and those kind of stuff. To actually get your stuff on Spotify, get it reviewed on Spotify, and get it reviewed and stuff. So,
Mm-hmm.
but me, like I said, like I go really mostly on like friends and what people know, and you know, because I trust people. So I really dig too deep into it. But now when you take the time to do your research and shit, you learn a lot more, right?
Trust me, fam. Trust me. Me personally, my experience, I've had a lot of different experiences with individuals reaching out to put me on their playlists or something like that. Like it's always something.
Yeah,
More recently, however, I actually touched base with one of my boys, one of my boys now, who I actually met on the Clubhouse app.
yeah,
He's a UK rapper. His name is Kiba Joseph. He's an amazing rapper. He started a playlist group or several
mm,
groups for playlisting. And pretty much what it is you put your song on the playlist, and
yeah,
all he asks is that make sure that you play the playlist at least once a day. You know what I'm saying? Just
yeah,
give it a run, give it a spin. Your music is there, other people's music is there. It's just artists supporting artists. You know what I mean? And it doesn't,
yeah.
it
That's a
does,
great idea, still.
yeah, it doesn't cost any money, and it's something that's definitely amazing that he put together. And honestly, that's where a lot of my spins come from, is just being a part of that group right there, where
Yeah,
people are supporting each other. So like I always try to promote it and say like, hey, I'm gonna invite whoever it is that I'm having a conversation out into the group. These guys are just a little bit busy with their own personal lives and dealing with NFTs and developing those situations and whatever. But they're good guys. Shout out to Keck. Shout out to Kiba Joseph. Shout out to the 2022 New Wave Hip Hop playlist. You gotta you
yeah,
gotta check that out. Yep. Um, but yeah, that's a part of something that it is that I tried to do myself as well. Prior to meeting Kiba, which was I built a playlist, the Trust in the Trap Toronto playlist. I put it out on
yeah,
Spotify, and I promoted it. I ended up getting 100 and something followers for it, and a lot of artists don't even realize
nice.
that. Yeah, a lot of Toronto artists don't even realize that like some of their first playlists that they even touch based on was the Trust in the
Yeah,
Trap Toronto playlist. You know what I mean? Because like you go in their Discovered On section, that playlist is there,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that's something that I try to do for artists myself, and I think that we need to see more of. I find that me personally, I've put a lot of money into advertising my music and pushing it out there,
Yeah,
and even within the recent months, I tried the playlist push campaign, and I got a decent amount of reviews back from it, which was the reviews were actually pretty good and pretty dope, but I
yeah,
didn't get the Spotify placements that I was looking for. I spent let's say I spent like $500. I got placed on 2 Spotify playlists. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
yeah,
So like I'm never seeing that $500 again. And a lot of artists are going through like situations and things like that, right?
yeah.
But
That's what I said. That's what's thing that break people too. Cause remember, like man said for five bills is a whole heap of money, you know that.
dog, that's rent money for some people.
Feel me?
You know what I'm saying? So that being said, um I find that artists need um the guidance and the know-how and the understanding as to where to actually put their money so that they can see it actually come back for them, because right now I'm looking at for the entirety of my artist career, I've made $100 from my music. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah, that's
like I made $100 in 5 years. Like a lot of people, a lot of older artists, they'll give you like the background stories where they didn't even make that money in certain times. You know what I'm saying? So I feel blessed and special that I even got that.
yeah, that's true.
Right. So
Yeah,
now I'm kind of looking at more, rather than pushing the music and advertising the music, I'm looking at advertising myself, pushing me. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
like when people
Let
see
people know
me,
who you are, kind of thing.
yeah, that way when people see
Yeah,
me, they're like, "Oh, who is this guy and what does he do?" And then
and
that
then see what you come with too. You know.
yeah, they'll see what comes with the package. So
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of artists need that guidance. Shout out to Freddie Fame for helping me to realize certain things.
yeah. Freddie Fame is a really youth still.
Yes, he's a good one. He's definitely a good one. Uh, moving forward, you got some new music coming about. Talk to me about some of these projects that you're working on right now, man.
So I have a couple songs coming out soon. More like, cause like I said, I was getting the R&B feel out. So I have lots of songs that I'm sitting on, and I'm like, you know what? I've been going through it, taking back on. I'm like, less time to release. So I have kind of like R&B, hip hop, like back old school kind of lover kind of type track coming out called
Mm-hmm.
"Get You." So when that drops, say April, May, June, drop that out. That'll be the summer vibe. Check that out. Then I have probably like an EP or something coming after that. I won't let you know yet, but the vibe will continue after that. I have some
Okay.
features with you myself, and then
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I don't know.
I have some like that like dancing and grooving and getting like saying you can tell your girl I love you again. You know you have to be tough about it, girl. The
I don't
track about
know
that.
that track that verse I just did for you there on that track. I might have to put that on a bonus for the album, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Don't
might have,
know, man.
I might have to put that on a as a bonus for the album.
Is it?
mm I wonder how that works. We're gonna figure out how that works. We're gonna make it work though.
Yeah.
Um, that's blessed. That's blessed. That's dope. Uh, what kind of weed you smoking over there?
Right now I'm smoking canterbury,
Ah,
something, can
cannabis,
cannabis.
cannabis, canterbury, something. You got to know what you're smoking. You can't
Oh
do.
no, this one is strawberry. Hold on, I'm gonna let you know right now. 1 second.
Mm.
Yeah, I know it's Slurry something. Slurry King.
Slurricane.
Yeah, Slurry King has my talking slurry.
Right now we're over here smoking that pink hefe. So,
Pink Cafe.
yep, that pink hefe, and we're sipping on some. Fuck, we're sipping on some triple distilled fucking Smirnoff.
Yeah.
That is the alcohol of choice for the month. As of recently, I've gotten into purchasing the bigger bottles just because, the bigger bottles are better. But
Juice.
yeah, it ends up being my drink for the entire month. You know what I mean? So I end up just kind of coasting through like one beverage.
Okay.
Yeah, the month is almost over. I think I'm gonna go purchase myself something else. I want to get like the bigger bottle of Appleton this time, or something along those
You ever
lines.
try to the Appleton with a black label?
Yeah, but like I said, I want the Texas Mickey. I want the big boy. It's my drink for the month. I don't have to go back and forth to the LCBO at all. It doesn't waste my time. It's a good vibe.
Okay.
Uh,
You drink one drink for the whole month. Doesn't get tired.
um, nah, just cause like the bottle's so big. It's just so impressive every time you go over. Like, I go over to my thing, the bottle section that I have right now, and I just
Yeah.
press the tap. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh,
it
okay.
comes out the tap, so it's nice.
Yeah.
um, yeah. That being said, what are some of your drinks of choice? What is something that you, when you go out to party, what's something that you're gonna pick up and bring a bottle to the party?
Bottle, Hennessy is a thing,
No, 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 no. You can't say Hennessy, bro. Come on, come on, come on. You
Guys are Henny.
you can't say Hennessy. You can't. That's off the table, man. That's like a easy
Alright.
cop out.
Alright. Me, I'm Jamaican. I love to drink and I love my drink strong, so I like the white rum. Can keep with that. That's a rare nephew. I
Hey.
don't pick up anything white. I like Bacardi, but I don't mix it if I'm going white. It's like Bacardi, white rum. That's probably it. I drink Smirnoff, but alright. But vodka, I like brown. I like brandy.
Y-
EJ.
E and
Bring
J.
me down.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I'm more of a whiskey
Um,
guy for myself. You know what I'm saying? The whiskey sours are very nice. The whiskey goes hard.
the brandy just kind of like it hits you one time and then that's it. It feels it warms up your body one time. I like about it.
Yes, yes.
You can drink that straight too.
Word up. Yeah.
But Appleton, anything Appleton. The other day I ran across some old school Appleton one that they don't make anymore. I forgot the name of it. Boy, that tastes like syrup, rum syrup. Weed. So you're there drinking it like it's nothing. Keeps up on you and just knock off the food.
Jeez, that's always a good one. Oh, um, what can the people expect from you in the coming weeks? Outside of being on this podcast going forward and in future and every week when we do a episode, Mr. Nico Sales is gonna be co-hosting over here, and we're gonna have a couple other co-hosts, but like we're gonna make sure to have Nico on like a Wednesday or a Thursday, turning up the scene.
So in the past few weeks, like I said, I'm working on that song release, so look out for that. Also, I have a couple like like I said, I have lots of songs. So I have some old bangers that I have with artists that I want to kind of like shove out there because those artists are waiting for their songs, and I've been holding on to them for a while. But it's drop them as like you said, let people know you're present, kind of feel that you're there, let them get their take from what I can do, see
Hmm.
what I'm capable of. So in the past weeks, like to the next month, you can look for that. Probably snippets, not really releases, just like little videos, little songs here and there. Like, hey, this song is coming here. Probably check it on SoundCloud or Spotify or all the music platforms. Just get that done, and then, like I said, the big song's gonna come get you. I'm a kind of guy that likes to do a music video with my track. So first, get the video camera ready. Get the concept, get it laid down, and then we can do like a release, like a music release.
Word. I've been
That song,
saying.
you heard the song. I send it to you. You hear that song, you hear the quality, it's a bang.
Yeah.
We can go to that.
Yep. We got something covered. Um. That being said, anything you want to let the people know, your social medias, your platforms, where they can find you, how they can reach you, what's up?
It's just Instagram, YouTube, everything Nico skills. Like NIEKOSKILLZ, skills with a Z. That's all over the music platform, Amazon, Google, whatever you can find music to buy. Check it out there. Follow, subscribe, like, do what you gotta do, share, buy it, for it, guys.
Word. You know the vibes. It's your boy Connoisseur Ghost. You know where to find me. You know what it is. You know what it does. Connoisseur Ghost on all platforms. KCC420. Look out for the merch. Um, and we're gonna be touring Canada this year. We're gonna be touring Canada this year, so we're gonna start local and we're gonna kind of make a few spins and go as far as possible. So we're gonna be out in Ottawa. We're gonna be out in Montreal. We're gonna be out in huh?
I have some talks that I'll let you know I'm going because I do have some plugs in the show and stuff that we gotta get working on, and then from what I think we talked about earlier on, and, you know, get
Yes,
that place
yes.
plugged in, and then don't worry, we got a lot of connections. Because he gave me an assignment, I meant to link you with that. So after this, you link me again, and then we talk on the ones. You know what I'm saying, brother?
Word. So yes, like I said, we're gonna be touring. We're gonna be doing a lot of stuff. We're gonna get Canada popping, and along the way, we're gonna be teaching the younger artists and everybody who's brand new to the game how to do what it is that we're doing and keep it kosher because a lot of people don't understand the game the way that they should, and a lot of people are getting robbed in places that they should not be getting robbed in. Especially having conversations with these videographers, man. Like, I'm sick and tired of every single time I come and I ask a videographer what his price is. He turns around and he's like, $5. For what? What am I getting for $5? Stop it. Stop it right now. I want you to come as a videographer and say, yo, I charge $35 an hour. You know what I'm saying? I need a minimum of 6 hours. This is what's up.
You got an hourly rate, but then, like, for videographer point of view, I can say, like, yo, it's a lot of work to edit and put in all that stuff that you want to make
But
your video look great.
but this is what I'm saying. If I have you come and you do a video for me, so like, yo, we're not even done with the conversation. See, I was about to wrap it up, but let me say this: if I have you come and do a video for me, okay,
Yeah.
I do my performance shots. I do all my performance shots in an hour and a half. Okay,
Yeah.
you do all the B-roll. Let's say it takes you 2 hours. You were chilling you were chilling 2 hours. You were chilling. You got the performance shots in. You got the B-roll shots in. Now you're kicking it with me for the next hour. So let's say, okay, let's boom. We'll call it 3 hours right there. In the 3 hours time, you should be able to choose certain scenes that we're gonna use and whatever it is that we're gonna do, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Go over where it is that your head is at, where it is that my head is at, and then boom. From there, you can go home or you can kick it and chill. But I'm gonna pay you for the next 3 hours on top of it because I know that it's gonna take you time to go home and edit that shit. Or if you come and you say, "Yo, dog, it took me extra 4 hours, blah blah blah," this is the standard rate, and here you go. This is the quality of the video. This is what I came up with. You know what I'm saying? And on top of it, you're giving me revisions and everything like that, so on and so forth. Then I can rock with you. Then when you come to me and you say, "You know what, dog? I took 2 hours. I took 3 hours working with you, and it took me 5 hours to fucking break down the video. That's 10 hours of work. I charged you $35 an hour. Boom, that's $350. You know what I'm saying? And fuck it, yo. You're a business. You're a business as a videographer, man. You're a business. Charge me the tax on top of it. I'll pay it so that you can go back when time comes and you can pay your GST and legitimize yourself and your situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop this. $5, dog. For what? What are you doing for me for $5? If I give you, if I give you $5, you got to be coming with the fucking cleanest work ever, bro. Because do you know what mans will go out there and do for $50 an hour for work?
On top of a building, yo. Clean that glass.
Dog, mans will go and pick up shit for $50 an hour, bro. Stop this. Mans will clean shit out of toilets for $50 an hour salary. Don't tell me less, because it happens. You janitorial services, bro. That's facts. That's facts. And all you got to do is sit down and be in your craft zone and hang out with the situationals and the situation and the people that you enjoy hanging out with. Don't come to me with that, oh, yo, bro, if I shoot a video for you, it's going to cost 12 G's, blah, blah. What am I getting with this 12 G's? Bro, what the fuck is coming with it? Like, I need every single bad bitch that ever walked to be in my fucking video, bro. Like,
flying some people, bro. I need helicopters.
You know,
I need planes.
I need word. At the end of the music video, I gotta be in LA on vacation, trying to find my way back or some shit. Like, I'm not paying you that money to come and hold the camp, bro. There's robots to do that job. I will pay the robot one time the exact same money that you're trying to get out of my pocket, and I will never have to see you again. I'll do this 100 times over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get 6 cameras, bro. I get 4 cameras, 1 performance scene. I have everything that I need. One time. I have 4 angles, everything. You know what I'm saying? I get 1 performance, or like, let's say like 3 or 4 performance scenes, 4 angles. Boom, we're done. It's a music video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a whole music video. The fuck? If I want some dynamic shots, some real crazy shots, I'm pulling out the wagon and I'm busting out a skateboard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pulling out the wagon and I'm, put a string to the wagon and
the motion shots,
get that get that motion shot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we gotta. I want to build something. I want to build something for the people. I want to build something for the artists, and I already manifested it by saying it. We're gonna reopen the studio. You've already expressed to me that you want to be a part of it, so we're gonna do that big, and it's gonna be nice to see when mans are no longer on the screen like this and actually sitting down in the studio in the space, doing it up and doing it big. If you know anybody that wants to do any kind of podcasting or recording or anything like that, definitely have them give me a shout. info@kcc420.ca. You can check out all the gear and the merch, kcc420.ca, and you can tap in with my boy Nico Scales on all platforms, everywhere. It's been lit. It's been a good one. That stream has been dope. We will tap in with you guys again. That's the Glass House. Nico, you got anything to say on the way out?
Yo, bless up. Keep all the good energy and check out my stuff, like I said, on our platforms.